My name is Steve Harrison. I'm an associate professor of practice here at Virginia Tech in the Department of Computer Science. I also have an appointment in the School of Visual Arts. Now, how is it that I have this sort of odd title of professor of practice and I'm in the School of Visual Arts? Actually, by training, I am, besides being a computer scientist, I am an architect. That is, I like to design things and make things. And I bring that sensibility to computer science. Computers are changing. They're changing in a lot of ways. My particular interest is in what we might think of as large displays. In fact, display technology is changing so rapidly that maybe by the time you graduate from college, almost any surface in the built environment, that's like, any wall, any floor, any ceiling, could be an interactive display. What's that going to mean? Right now, our idea of how a computer is put together is that it has a display that's just about big enough for one person to look at one time and one person to interact with at one time. That means we're going to have to rethink the way computers work and the way we interact with them. Many things motivate me to come to work every day. One of them is teaching students, really getting them excited about computing and realizing that it's a creative tool and that you can do creative things with it. You can make works of art with it. You can do interesting things just for yourself. You can do interesting things that communicate to others with it. The other reason I really get excited about computers every morning when I come to work is that I realize we're making culture. We're making the world around us. And that's pretty cool. I'm participating in changing the world. We're really fortunate here at Virginia Tech. We have a great department of computer science, particularly for undergraduates to get exposed to lots of different things. One of the things I really think is great here is we have wonderful human-computer interaction. That is, how you interact with the computer, how you make the screen change, how you touch the keyboard, how a mouse works, and how you interact with that. Our program prepares students for many different kinds of careers in computer science. One, of course, is that you go off and you become a programmer or a software engineer in a large company. That's one of the things that people first picture when they think about computer science. We also really train our students to do creative and interesting things with it, so that they go off and do things like be the webmaster or the person in charge of all network software. Pretty impressive kind of position to be in. We also train our students to do other more creative things. For example, doing animation work, doing the software for animation work, not actually making the characters move around in a movie or a game. We also have very good preparation in our program for research. And I would like to call out in particular doing undergraduate research, which is a real important opportunity where you get to work with faculty and graduate students carrying out real research projects, some of which actually have been published in important areas in our field.